to your next challenge in the easy series. This one's called Between Words. You are to write a function that takes 3 string arguments, first, last, and word, and returns true if word is found between first and last in the dictionary. Otherwise, return false. Let's check some examples so we understand this. Consider first equals apple, last is banana, and word is azure. That would return true, right? Because AZ comes after AP and A definitely comes before B, so we get true. You'll find the same if you do this one within the ends. You got to go out a few more letters, or a couple anyway. And finally, it's good to see a false example. Bookend, Boolean, and then boost. So boost would be after bookend, we're good there, but BOOS would be later than Boolean in the alphabet, so that's definitely a miss. So yeah, just alphabetical order thing. I think we get that. Notes, all letters will be in lowercase. Okay, so we don't have to control for that, but extra points if you do. All 3 words will be different. That kind of implies that you don't have to use equality. I would lean towards including that because I think it would still be within the range. For example, if the word was bookend instead of boost here, I would think that should be a match, but they say we don't have to worry about it, so your choice. And remember that the string word is in the middle, so okay, fair enough. Let's go over to code. Make sure you take a crack at this first before proceeding. Pause and reflect as long as you need to. Okay, so the key to solving this one is to leverage a class called string in the system namespace, and it has this compare method that's quite handy. And as usual, there are many overloads. We will take this top one, which compares 2 strings. Feel free to research the other ones as you like, but I think this will work for us. So note that it returns an integer that indicates their relative position in the sort order. And this bit down here is helpful. Notice they call the first parameter string A and the second string B. So if you have a condition where string A precedes string B in the sort order, this function will turn less than 0. If they're equal, it will be 0, and if string A follows string B in the sort order, it's going to be greater than 0. So strings by default should be doing alphabetical comparisons, but it looks like you could do some things to modify how strings are compared. But we're going to just run with default behavior because it should work out of the box for us. So that said, that pretty much does it for us. We can set up these Boolean conditions, checking that word occurs after first. So that would mean, how would we say that? We'd say string, while I'm up here. Okay. String compare, right? And it took that string A and string B. And think about what we want here. We can go back to the documentation to see. We want word to come after first, right? Alphabetically. So if string A precedes string B in the sort order, in this case that's what we want, right? We have word here and we have first here. We want string A to precede string B. So we're looking for less than 0 here. Let's do that. If return string compares less than 0, okay, that's half of our problem. And then we got to do it with last too, right? String compare last word. And this time we want greater than 0, right? We don't want last, or no, I'm sorry, I had that backwards. Compare last, we do want last, or no, I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself. We don't want last to precede word because that would put word outside the range, right? The alphabetical range. So we do, in fact, want this one to be greater than 0. We want last to occur after word, right? And that puts word in the range. So sorry about that for the extra confusion. We should be good now. And there you got a nice one-liner. Let's hope everything's okay. We'll run it. Unexpected symbols, string expecting dot. Oh shoot, yeah. Did you see what I did there? Feel free to look for it if you like. I have no idea how that got there. We put some gibberish in there. Let's try this again. Just a random string keyword floating around in there. Okay, that's a sane statement at least. There we go. So yeah, pretty much if you found that compare method, you were good. That is all the heavy lifting for you. So yeah, if there are any questions, feel free to hit me up. And yeah, otherwise we'll see you in the next challenge. Good work.